Right now, Madison community members address the losing of an 11-year-old girl to gun violence, how they're honoring Anissa Scott today. And the largest private employer in the Madison area changes plans to require staff to come back to the campus next month.
This is News 3 Now at noon.
Good afternoon, I'm Mark Kane. The 11-year-old girl shot in Madison earlier this week has been taken off life support. Community members prayed, cried, and held a moment of silence for Anissa Scott in Brittingham Park. They released balloons for her at 11:11, the time when they say she got her wings.
But I call on your power right now, my God, to heal, my God. Heal the hearts of her daddy, my God, her mama, my God, her siblings, my God, all her friends, my God. Heal the hearts of our community, my God.
I did speak with the family and offer my condolences. And, you know, I know that they're strong. I know that they have each other, and I know that this entire community is behind them and wishing them the best. But it's just the absolute worst thing, I think, for a family to go through.
The Madison School District's new superintendent is offering his condolences to the victim's family. Dr. Carlton Jenkins writes that the loss of Anissa is heartbreaking for the entire community. He says when we lose a child to violence, quote, we must pause as a community to reflect on how we should value human life. Dr. Jenkins adds that MMSD is committed to working with the community, elected officials, and city leaders to address the violence. Anissa, a Sun Prairie student, was caught in the middle of gunfire on East Washington Avenue Tuesday. Madison police are still investigating the shooting, and no suspects are in custody. Acting Police Chief Vic Wall is urging anyone with information to call Madison Area Crime Stoppers or submit a tip online at p3tips.com. Medical record software company Epic is backing off plans to bring back all 9,000 employees to the Verona campus by September 21st. In an email sent to employees last night, founder and CEO Judy Faulkner told their team that anyone who wants to work from home can continue to do so through the end of the year. She said the company paused its phased return to campus plan over the weekend in response to a letter from Public Health Madison and Dane County. Let's head to the Weather Center now. Meteorologist Chris Reese has a look at your first warned forecast. A few clouds out there today.
Yeah, just a little bit of a milky sky, but I'm not really concerned about seeing any rain as we go through this afternoon. Here's how things look for us right now from our station camera. You see the same thing over the Edgewater sky camera. We're at 79. Winds are out of the south and southeast at 11 miles per hour. Dew points are starting to come up as well. I'll show you that in just a moment. 82 in Janesville right now. Lone Rock at 80. Boscobel at 84. But you see most spots coming in into the upper 70s to low 80s. Here are those dew points, by the way. Coming into the low 60s, some upper 60s and low 70s begin to show up towards the west. And as we all know, weather does travel from west to east. So those higher dew points over the west begin to increase for us as we head into the weekend, along with chances of showers and thunderstorms. We aren't seeing them right now. Granted, over the last couple of hours, there were some storms over central Wisconsin that have fallen apart. We can all thank high pressure and drier air for that. As we look ahead through the rest of this afternoon, look for the partly sunny skies sticking around. Temperatures top out at 84. We're timing out those weekend rain chances coming up in a few minutes.
All right, we'll see you then. Thank you, Chris. New at noon, the Dane County Sheriff's Office is looking for an inmate who escaped a minimum security building in Madison. 30-year-old Ricky Federick escaped from the Ferris Center on Rimrock Road around 8:15 this morning. The facility houses people sentenced to the Dane County Jail with Huber privileges. Anyone with information asked to call 911. U.S. deaths from COVID-19 hit the highest point in several weeks, with nearly 1,500 deaths yesterday. In Texas, the positivity rate has jumped to around 24%, and the state reported more than 300 COVID deaths yesterday, the most in the nation. CDC Director Robert Redfield says the upcoming flu season could compound the crisis, but Americans can avoid the worst of it if they wear masks.
We all got to do it. This is one of those interventions that got to be 95, 96, 97, 98, 99% if it's going to work.
President Trump says the government will send up to 125 million reusable face masks to schools to help them reopen. While some schools remain closed, AMC Movie Theaters announced it will reopen 2/3 of its U.S. locations next month. And the actors at Disney World will return to work at the theme park after the theme park agreed to have testing site on premises. The YMCA is launching a child care program for students learning virtually in our area. Starting September 8th, the Collaborative Learning Program will be available at 7 Dane County locations to give students a place to learn while their parents are working. It'll run Mondays through Fridays from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. There'll be daily health screenings for students and staff, social distancing, and enhanced cleaning. YMCA officials say Epic is giving them access to its headquarters to use as a child care facility, and they'll also be using school facilities. We have a registration link on channel3000.com. A Salt Lake City police officer is suspended after ordering a police dog to attack a black man during a brutal arrest. Newly released police body camera video shows how the encounter unfolded, and we want to warn you, the video is disturbing. Carter Evans is following the story.
Get on the ground or you're going to get bit.
That canine officer made good on the threat, even though Jeffrey Ryans appears to comply with the command, holding up his hands and moving to the ground.
I'm on the ground. Why are you biting me? I'm on the ground. Stop.
As soon as I got on the ground, I hear the canine, and then he just started tearing up my leg. I'm not running or anything. I'm cooperating. I'm like, why are you doing this?
The officer keeps ordering the dog to hit or bite even after Ryans is handcuffed and on his stomach. Ryan says he lost his job and had to endure multiple surgeries. Doctors tell him amputation is still a possibility. Police say they were responding to a call that Ryans was fighting with his wife, who had a protective order against him. But Ryan says that order was about to be lifted, and he'd been living at home with his wife for weeks. Deputy Police Chief Jeff Kendrick explains why the canine was there.
Domestic violence calls are some of the most dangerous calls that we respond to. So, officers, use extra precautions when they respond to someone's home.
On the ground.
The incident happened in late April of this year, but police only launched an investigation this Tuesday when the body cam video was released. The arresting officer was suspended Wednesday, and the mayor said use of canines are also suspended pending a full investigation.
Carter Evans, CBS News, Los Angeles.
And Ryans is suing the Salt Lake City Police Department for excessive use of force. The newly minted Democratic ticket is focusing their case against President Trump on his coronavirus response. Presumptive Democratic nominee Joe Biden introduced his vice presidential pick yesterday. Kamala Harris said President Trump's lack of a response has had deadly consequences.
His refusal to get testing up and running, his flip-flopping on social distancing and wearing masks, his delusional belief that he knows better than the experts. All of that is reason, and the reason that an American dies of COVID-19 every 80 seconds.
The president says the focus has shifted to preventing the spread among people with underlying health conditions and the elderly in an effort to keep hospitals from being overwhelmed. Well, there's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. Up next, we'll see what Howard's working on in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
What happens if we team our pasta salad with tuna salad? We end up with a dish that is summertime perfect and very budget friendly.
Experience handcrafted and hand-finished furniture by genuine Amish craftsmen at Wanakee Furniture ETC, featuring hardwood made in the USA home furnishings by Simply Amish and other great brands you can trust.
Bring quality home at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
When a student falls behind, a good teacher helps them catch up. A bad president would tie their hands, like Joe Biden would. Even with hundreds of public schools closed indefinitely, Biden opposes emergency parental choice grants, preventing parents from choosing options like private tutoring or charter schools if their public school is closed. A lost year is unacceptable, but 4 under Biden, that's a lost generation. Club for Growth Action is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Surgenian's 90-year history means you pay $90 for installation no matter how many rooms you carpet. Get carpet and pad, your furniture moved, and your old carpet recycled. Our competitors can't match it. Local, sustainable Surgenians.
If a physical or emotional condition keeps you from working, Social Security should pay disability benefits. Often it doesn't, and deserving people are denied. I'm Attorney Don Becker. Don't give up. In Wisconsin, we've turned thousands of disability denials into approvals. Disability law is all we do.
Call the Becker Law Office, 1-800-254-7766.
You wouldn't pour OJ this way. And you don't have to pour paint this way either. Try Dutch Boy Platinum Plus paint in the twist and pour container with a built-in spout. Easy to hold, open, and pour.
Right now at Menards, get 11% off everything, including Dutch Boy paint.
Joe Biden says,
if you elect me, your taxes are going to be raised, not cut.
That means middle-class families, small businesses, and seniors pay higher taxes. It's the biggest tax increase in history.
Citizenship for 11 million undocumented folks.
That means 11 million illegal immigrants competing for American jobs, eligible for free health care, Social Security, and Medicare. America can't afford Joe Biden.
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message.
Rest comfortably with brands you can trust at Wanakee Furniture ETC. Create a unique and stylish room with made-in-the-USA products from companies like Smith Brothers of Bern. Select from a wide variety of sofas at a great price.
Bring quality home at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
During the summer, with all that's going on, it seems we're always looking for recipes that are light, quick to throw together, and if they're budget-friendly, all the better. So with that said, let me share with you an amped-up pasta salad that is main dish worthy. We start by cooking some pasta twists like normal. Once they're tender, we drain them and rinse them well. And if you don't have pasta twists, almost any pasta will work. While that finishes draining, we mix together some mayo, a good amount of apple cider vinegar, and a bit of black pepper. Next, we add the pasta to this, along with a large can of tuna that we've drained and flaked, a package of frozen peas that we've thawed, some chopped celery, red onion, and a little bit of dill. The nice thing about this is there are no rules. Want to use rice wine or red wine vinegar? Fine. Have other veggies on hand? Feel free to add them to the mix. Once it chills, it's ready to serve as a light summer dinner, or bring it to a potluck and watch it be the first thing to disappear. The recipe for what we call tuna twist is online and ready to add to your summertime lineup. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a twisted, easy way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
All right, Howard, thank you. Next to noon, another couple of sunny days taking us to the weekend, but there are some scattered shower chances for Saturday. Chris has your first warned forecast next.
Kindness makes a world of difference at the Century House. Donate $50 or more to the Second Harvest Food Bank of Southern Wisconsin and save more than ever before on stressless seating. Save at least $300 on stressless recliners and office chairs. Plus, save hundreds more with $200 off every sofa seat you buy. There's never been a better time to help others and fill your home with the unmatched comfort of stressless seating. Be kind and save generously at the Century House.
I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
She was the most welcoming person you could ever imagine. Her home was the safe place. It was difficult to comprehend how quickly everything kind of spiraled downwards. We didn't even know that she had COVID till a week later in her passing. The president made a huge mistake in downplaying this virus. There was a lack of leadership, a lack of responsibility, and a lack of resources. I felt like our elderly have not been a priority for this administration, that they don't matter. And I feel like my grandmother didn't matter. The last time I saw my grandmother, we weren't going to be allowed in the hospital. We asked if we could video chat her, and everyone could say a little something. We gathered as a family, we prayed. But the fact that she was alone, It just breaks my heart.
Aloha, I'm Gary Canolti, inviting News 3 Now viewers to join me on a fabulous tour to the Hawaiian Islands, October 14th to the 23rd. Enjoy the wonderful attractions and tropical scenery on Oahu, Kauai, and Maui. We'll pay our respects at Pearl Harbor, view the majestic landscapes of Waimea Canyon, and discover unique sea life at the Maui Ocean Center. Our vacation includes all airfare, resort hotels, and more. For your free brochure, call Holiday Vacations at 1-800-826-2266.
They put their blood, sweat, and tears into raising prized livestock. So News 3 Now's not letting this year's county fair cancellations spoil the show. 4-H kids step into the ring for our blue ribbon judges during Fair Week on the next Live at 4. Keeping students safe while learning at home. How are local districts working to help kids deal with mental health and other personal issues during virtual schooling?
We want every one of our students to feel safe and a true sense of belonging. And this year, that's more true than ever.
On the next News 3 Now this morning. The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Improvement in the job market, and they grow up so fast. A new line of toys that mimic mom and dad. Diane King Hall has your Money Watch report.
All eyes are on the job market once again today, and fewer Americans filed for unemployment benefits last week. According to the Labor Department, 963,000 people filed jobless claims. This marks the first time since mid-March that claims have come in under 1 million. American Airlines is tightening its mask mandate. The air carrier says it is banning masks with openings such as one-way valves and vents. It comes after the CDC updated its guidance, advising against masks that feature valves or vents. American is also banning face coverings made with materials that could release respiratory droplets such as mesh or lace. Apple is gearing up to take a bigger bite out of the subscription landscape. According to Bloomberg, the tech titan is planning to launch new plans that bundle several of its services like Apple TV, Apple Music, and iCloud storage. No official word on pricing, but the company is expected to reportedly offer tiers with a discount for bundling. And with parents spending so much time at home these days, Fisher-Price is out with new playsets that let kids pretend to be like mom and dad naturally. There's a My Home Office set that includes a laptop headset and coffee cup. There's even a home workout themed baby bicep set, because do you even lift, baby bro? And that's your CBS Money Watch report. For more, head to cbsmoneywatch.com. I'm Diane King Hall.
That's a good one, Diane. Thank you. Let's check Wall Street at the noon hour. The Dow Industrials down 31 points. The NASDAQ, however, up 105. The S&P 500 up almost 5 points. Let's check in now with Q106 Farm Director Pam Yankee. Hi, Pam.
Hey there, yeah, get to me quick because we have got our markets on a tear today with regard to yesterday's World Ag Supply Demand Report. Today, we are getting all kinds of buyers in the marketplace. Everybody and their brother wants corn and beans. We are not going to be able to save or put more salve on the pain that our Wisconsin farm families have suffered because of COVID-19, the disruption in the world marketplace. But the Wisconsin Farm Support Program is still available. Don't want people to miss this opportunity until August 24th. 11:59 p.m. you can apply. I talked to Revenue Secretary Peter Barca this morning, and as of 8 a.m. this morning, they had 2,138 new applications in for this round of the Wisconsin Farm Support Program. And he also made note to me that there's all kinds of different farm types that they're seeing with regard to the number of dairies, 4,700 that were approved, corn, 2,267. We've got beef at 1,632. I don't know why our numbers aren't moving, folks, because, like I said, markets are on a tear today. I kind of wanted to share that news with you. Dairy today in Chicago is also on a very hot streak. Barrel cheese up 3.5 at 150. 8 trades there. 40-pound block cheese up 9.5 at 170. Double A butter today, that's another soft one, down 2.5 at $1.45. They had 26 trades on that one today, Mark. That one makes me think that people, I should say the retailers, might be trying to buy their butter early and get ready for the potential holidays. Now, granted, it is still August, but, you know, when the market presents itself as far as price, I think they're ready to jump in, and I think that might be what happened with our butter today. 26, that's good volume.
And dairy is the theme of our 4-H segment at 4 today.
Yes, we down in Deerfield today. Yeah, that'll be a good one coming up in the 4 o'clock hour.
I liked Olivia yesterday, the pig. That was a good one. All right, Pam, we'll see you later.
Okay.
Over to Chris now with a look at your forecast.
That's right. 3 things to know. 1, we're staying summer-like in the meantime, and the sunshine sticks around as well. But some of those storm chances, Mark, they are on the way as we move through this forecast. High pressure is in control for us now. That's bringing our winds out of the south and east. But this warm front just back towards the west. That's what's going to be ushering in more humidity through time. This overall is also going to lead to the chances for the showers of thunderstorms. And of course, all the showers of thunderstorms right now, they're mainly focused around where that stationary front is towards the south, and then where that area of low pressure is across parts of the Dakotas. But that warm front, it's so close that it did spark off at least a couple of showers throughout parts of central Wisconsin over the last hour, but we had that high pressure in control. So that's the reason that they actually fell apart. So we have the milky skies out there, but we're still seeing the sunshine, and high resolution Doppler remains free of any showers or thunderstorms for us. But remember the milky skies I talked about? Here's how they look right now. Temperatures are at 79. Winds coming out of the south and southeast at 11 miles per hour. With that south and southeasterly wind, yes, we're starting to see our dew points increase, and we're going to notice more and more in the way of humidity as temperatures inch a couple degrees warmer just about each and every single day. 82 right now for Janesville. Juneau coming in at 79. Watertown, you're down right now. But I'll go ahead and tell you, your temperatures are likely right around the upper 70s towards that 80-degree mark. Boscobel and La Crosse, some of our warm spots coming in at 84. Here's how we all warm up going through the afternoon. I'm stopping the clock at 4. This is the warmest part of the day. Will likely be right around 84 for today's high. We're cooling down towards 62 overnight tonight. Then into tomorrow, we're doing more of the same. Temperatures, but they will be a couple degrees warmer, topping out more so into the middle 80s at this point. But this sets the stage to what's coming our direction into Friday. That same system that I showed you has a cold front in it back towards the west across parts of Montana. Well, that'll be over the upper Midwest by tomorrow night. You see the chances for showers and thunderstorms out ahead of that. As this inches towards the south and east, the truth is there's not much moisture to work with it, but we will at least have a chance to see those showers and thunderstorms into your Saturday. Right now, it's just a chance. That could trend downward, that could trend upward. We're going to watch that as we go to the weekend just to see what thunderstorm ingredients are there. Behind it, though, high pressure eventually takes over. That means more sunshine, but also cooler air as we begin to move into early next week. It doesn't last long. The heat already begins to build back towards the west. But nonetheless, we're going to see a little bit of a cool down. 78 on Monday, 75 for your Tuesday. We're keeping those temperatures in the 70s for the remainder of that forecast. But you see the rain chance on Saturday, another rain chance next Saturday right now. But the true expectation, Mark, as if we weren't dry enough, is that we're going to see drier than normal conditions as we go really through the rest of August.
Yeah, it's getting very dry out there.
Yes, it is. Trees are turning early because it's so dry. We talked about that, but I love just driving around the neighborhood at night, and it seems like everyone's sprinkler is on, so we all need the water.
Yeah, we do. All right, Chris, thank you. Next at noon, we'll introduce you to our pet of the week, Jupiter. Stay with us.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
RHD Plumbing has the most reliable professionals in the industry. With honesty you can trust to deliver quality products and workmanship, dedicated to being the best. RHD Plumbing now offers complete bathroom and kitchen remodeling, the best plumbers, and everything else you need to finish your dream project. For your home or business, get the job done right the first time, with no surprises. With the reliable, honest, and dedicated plumbing professionals of RHD Plumbing, proudly serving all of Dane County.
Hi, I'm Brian from McGann Furniture in Baraboo. At McGann's, our #1 priority is treating our customers right. We want your shopping experience to be fun and informative, so you have all the information you need to make smart choices. We're shoppers too, and we believe in treating our guests like family. We always have and always will. Discover the difference at McGann Furniture in downtown Baraboo. You'll be so glad you did.
In a crisis, you're tested. As a nation, we've been tested before, and he has too. During the worst financial collapse in a generation, with our economy on the brink, Joe Biden led the Recovery Act that saved millions of jobs and restored the middle class. During the deadliest Ebola outbreak in history, he helped lead the response that beat back an epidemic and kept Americans safe. Now, we're being tested again, and Joe Biden knows the answer is not ignoring the crisis, bailing out big corporations, and dividing a nation in pain. It's working together to protect the workers who keep us strong, rebuild the middle class, pay people what they deserve, and give every American the path to a good-paying job, a quality education, and affordable health care. That's Joe Biden, tested and ready on day one.
I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
Great decision on your new windows. Buy one, get one won't last long.
Have you always been so passionate about windows?
Felco's buy one, get one free windows is totally rad. Felco's energy-efficient windows are a must in every home. So hurry, call now.
You could say that.
Buy one window, get one free, and get no interest for 1 year.
Buy one, get one free, and soon. Call now.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Felco.
It is time to introduce you to our pet of the week. It's Jupiter. He's a 9-month-old pitty mix who was just transferred to Wisconsin from a shelter in Alabama. Our friends at the Dane County Humane Society say he's an active boy, as you can see, loves belly rubs, and would do great in a home where he can run and play. Jupiter does have limited sight in his left eye due to an old injury, but that does not slow him down, as you can see, one bit. He is bundle of joy. If you're interested in adopting Jupiter or checking out the other animals at the Dane County Humane Society, go to giveshelter.org or set up an appointment at 838-0413. And our pet of the week from last week, Stormy Weathers, was adopted. Congratulations, Stormies. The Humane Society is hosting a virtual event this fall. Bark and Wine, the new online experience, means you can get dressed up or stay casual, all while enjoying your party box of wine and treats. There'll be a cute animal live stream, an online auction, and more. To learn more, visit giveshelter.org/Bark and Wine. And let's get Jupiter a home. All right, Chris, one final check of the forecast.
79 our temperature right now. We should top out right at 84 as we move into the afternoon mark. We won't expect any rain chances today, but you'll see some periods of cloud cover similar to what we're looking at outside right now. Then other times the skies will be perfectly blue. A rain chance on Saturday, but next week looks fantastic.
All right. Thank you, Chris. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you back here at 4 o'clock. In the meantime, have a safe afternoon.